Hey, a lot of us end up being very resentful because we're overgiving, overextending, going above and beyond, going above, the call of duty when it's not needed in the first place. That's where the resentful comes from. And I'm saying this because, once again, another example. A person will tell you, like I said, forever in a day, every excuse in the book. When I would bring up, well, you don't purchase gifts, whether it's birthdays, Christmases, Kwanzaa, Sweetest Day, Valentine's Day, just because I'm thinking about you day, you don't purchase gifts, you don't get cards for people, you're not romantic. And unfortunately, for a lot of cisgender males, their idea of being romantic is sex. And that's it. Which is another reason why a lot of you are what? Lonely. Because people are tired of settling for sex when there's more out here in life than sex. And there's so many ways to show up romantically that doesn't involve sex. And a lot of times you wonder why so many of us that are dealing with cisgender males, we end up feeling like we're just being used for sex because that's the only thing he's willing to do romantically with you is sex. He can't plan a date, but in the same breath, he will take himself out to go out to eat, but cannot be bothered to plan a date with you. He's never going to ask you out on a date to dinner, but then he will randomly tell you that he's going out to eat by himself and or with his friends or somebody else. But when it comes to you, I don't know how to plan dates. I've never been on a date, man. But he will take the time to research deals and what's going to be on menus at a restaurant to take himself out or to go out with other people. But when it comes to you, all of a sudden, he can't research restaurants. He can't research date ideas. He doesn't even have the time to be bothered to look up if there's any deals on saving money for the date. But when it comes to him, he's going to put all that energy and time and effort into it. And this is why I keep saying you really have to stop being so concerned about what cisgender males do. And then the out cold part is, if you decide to confront him, he's going to have some crazy ass way of deflecting, never taking accountability, never acknowledging how this could come off as being extremely selfish and uncaring. Especially when you just gave them money, but the week prior, but all of a sudden they can have all this money to spend on gifts and stuff for themselves. But when it was your birthday, they couldn't buy you a gift. They couldn't get you a card. They couldn't plan a date. Yeah, this is why I say what I say. And I'm making these videos because it is what it is. I'm no longer holding myself back. I told myself when I left for 6 months, I'm no longer holding myself back about how I feel. I'm going to talk about it because a lot of people, unfortunately, can relate. But this is one of the reasons why I'm big on non-monogamy. Because I don't have to put all my eggs in one basket with him. He doesn't want to go on dates. He doesn't want to put forth an effort in planning dates. He doesn't want to put forth an effort in reciprocating energy and purchasing gifts, buying me gifts, taking me places, spending money on me the same way I spend money on him. He doesn't want to do that. That is okay. But guess what? Don't be surprised when I'm talking to other people that do. And you can't be surprised because unlike cis males, not all, and let me keep saying, not all cisgender males are like this, but there's too many of them that are, which is why we keep having the same conversations about the same demographic, doing the same fuck shit. Just being real. Too many of them are selfish and inconsiderate and just straight up full of shit. So I'm just straight to the point. I'm non-monogamous. I'm not going to sit up here and act like we're in a monogamous committed relationship, especially with somebody who can't, formally ask me to be their partner, can't have labels, can't have titles, can't take pictures. They always have all of these excuses for shit that they don't want to do with you, because the with you is the silent part. But when they want to go and do things, they get up and they go and do things. So I'm upfront. Yep, I'm talking to other people. I'm never putting all my eggs in one basket with cisgender males. That is just a quick way for you to continuously be giving more than you're receiving, and to always be resentful, always be bitter, and always be in a situation where your needs are not going to be taken into consideration at all. Your wants are never going to be taken into consideration, because I've been dealing with the same person for 3 years, on and off, and has this person planned a date yet?